From time to time, we get some absolute random junk, toy-looking camera gadgets in the inbox. And it takes a while for a decent company to get my attention, frankly. And that's what happened with these guys, Zeniko, a budget branch, maybe, of Godox. This is the RF12M, and there are a couple of reasons why I decided to take a look. So let's crack on. Okay, so we have silica gel, instruction manual, USB-C cable, little diffuser head there, and it is rather small and dinky. I mean, it is toy looking, but it's quite fun. Let's pop this on here. I think there's a trick to this. There we go. Neat. That's kind of fun. Right, so it weighs 90 grams, 78 by 29, USB-C on the side there. Apparently there's a 350 milliampere lithium battery, charged to full in 70 minutes, up to 500 full power flashes on off there, and we can also test it. He says, let's turn it all the way up. Oh, that nearly blinded me. That was a surprise. That's nice. So 500 full power flashes with a 2.5 second recycling time. Seems about right. We'll see. 6 adjustable power levels. Remember, this is all manual. You do have also the S1 and S2 optical slave modes there. More or less a GN13, 6500 Kelvin temperature. Now, what really appealed to me is you can do this. Isn't that cool? 270-degree rotation, 90-degree tilt. There's even a little bit of a tilt back there. Kind of. Yeah, bit of a tilt, tiny tilt back. But that is what I'm really into. It's all plastic. As I said, it's very light. Not much else to say there. This also is your indicator for your battery level. So we're going to give it a charge up to. But that is rather interesting. Dinky as anything. What else can you say about it? The flash produces a nice even light. Yes, it's not powerful, but I can get great bounce fill shooting indoors in a 4-meter square room. Obviously, this isn't a flash for events, weddings, stuff like that, but for home photography, bit of travel, I think it's very capable, especially thanks to my favorite feature, the tilt and rotating head. Direct flash is also pretty decent with this. I did have to take the hood off my 16-55 when shooting at 55mm, but otherwise decent. Pleasantly impressed. Battery life, okay, basically as per the spec. For the bounce shots, I generally shot full power, and the indoor direct stuff, just one level. And we got through about a third of the battery life after around 200 shots. But occasionally, the flash wouldn't fire very occasionally. I'm keeping an eye on that. I'm not sure if it's because of the general ambient temperature. We are in UK summer, which can get hot, believe it or not. But yeah, this isn't for the trigger happy shooter, of course, but in the real world, I can live with the speed. It's not built for pro use either. And between the 2.5 seconds recycling time and the plasticky small nature, I don't mind, you know, I don't mind it at all. The diffuser takes a moment to get used to clipping on, you know, it's fine. It works well, even if it's very subtle effects. And while we're at it, they put non-TTL auto in the ZA12, so it's a shame it's not in this one. Maybe one for the next model. At less than 50 quid then, I think this is a great little flash. Yes, it's a very simple experience, but I love it. I think it's a great little flash for beginners to flash photography who really would benefit from learning bounce flash too, as I think 99% of new flash users would, especially if you're after a more natural look to your flash images, even as a direct shooter. Bit of fun, really do love this thing. This is not a toy. Well, it's a toy, but it's a very handy toy. Maybe we're being unfair. I love it.